Hey everybody, I'm here on a, sorry I hope my camera didn't bobble there. Hey everybody, I'm here on a cold night to film something sweet for you to make. I'm going to do peanut butter cup fudge in the microwave. I know, exciting, huh? Okay, anyway, start out with a microwavable big bowl, and this is how easy this gets. 2 sticks of butter. Doesn't really matter if they're room softened or not because you're just going to be microwaving them. Plop. Plop. Get yourself a pound box. It's just one little pound box, just cheapo at Walmart, of powdered sugar. You could choose to get scissors to cut open the bag, or you could just rip the bag open like I do. Just pour that on top of the butter. This is why you need a bigger bowl. Shake that down a little bit. Yeah, see, this is definitely why you need a bigger bowl. And get yourself a cup of peanut butter. Now, you can use any kind of peanut butter you want. You can use smooth, creamy, honey roasted, whatever you want to use. I'm using creamy just because I think that makes a smoother fudge. Okay, got my measuring cup, got my creamy peanut butter, and I've got a big spoon. Smush it down in the measuring cup. So you want to make sure you got a whole cup. I bought a small jar of peanut butter, so it's going to use most of it. Okay, get a little bit more. There. I've got a heaping cup of peanut butter. And you're just going to plop that right on top of your powdered sugar and butter. And then you get to the fun part of trying to scrape it all back out of the cup. Might seem like a little bit of a pain, but trust me, it's worth it to make sure you got the right amount of peanut butter. Get all that in there, and then we're going to microwave this for 2 minutes. But what we're going to do is we're going to do it for 30 seconds at a time. Sorry. I love peanut butter. And, okay, why we're calling this peanut butter cup is you're going to need 8 ounces of peanut butter cups. I got the minis. I got a little 8-ounce bag. I'm throwing stuff across the room. I've already chopped them up, so I'm going to, once this is done, I'm going to put half of it in the peanut butter, fudge, stir it in, put it in my dish, and then I'm going to sprinkle the rest over top. Oh, you're also going to need a tablespoon of vanilla, but we're not going to put that in until we're done microwaving it. Okay. Get your spoon and see if you can stir it around yet. You probably can't, but we like to, no. See, it's not quite even starting to melt yet. The butter is a little bit, but we want to keep an eye on it, make sure nothing scorches. So we'll do it for another 30 seconds. If you end up having to do it for another 30 seconds longer than 2 minutes, nothing wrong with that. While you're waiting, you can get like just a little square dish because it doesn't make a ton of fudge. If you want thinner pieces, use a smaller, longer dish. I like a thicker piece of fudge, so get my dish here, and I'm just going to give it a good, you can butter it down or give it a good dish of cooking spray, and you'll just set that aside, because when we're done and after we've completely stirred it, that's what we'll be pouring it in. Back to stirring. Ooh, you can see the butter starting to melt. So we're going to try to give this a good stir without spilling powdered sugar. Your butter's fairly well melted, so now your big goal is to get your peanut butter melted enough that you can incorporate it. Okay. Whoop. Told you I was going to spill some powdered sugar. Okay. Now that I've got that slightly stirred, I'm going to tap my spoon off into there and put it back in for another 30 seconds. Yeah, mine is definitely only going to take 2 minutes to do because it's not going to incorporate itself. You're just basically melting the peanut butter in the butter so that you can get it all combined into a yummy little fudge. And like I said, after you're done stirring it, we'll add the vanilla, half the peanut butter cups, stir it real good, pour it in our pan, sprinkle some peanut butter cups over the top. Then most you do is let it chill in the fridge for half an hour. And hey, that's it. Peanut butter cup fudge that you made real fast in the microwave. Okay, 4 seconds, and then we're going to stir it again. Ooh, that's getting nice and hot and bubbly. If you think you can get it completely stirred in, like your peanut butter is smooth enough, go ahead and skip the last 30 seconds. If I can get this all stirred together, I'm going to skip the last 30 seconds because, I mean, it would be redundant. But you want to get it stirred really good because you don't want to have any loose powdered sugar. I think I'm going to skip my last 30 seconds. Normally it'll take, you know, a good 2 minutes, but I'm only going to do mine 1.5 minutes. And now I'm going to put a tablespoon of vanilla in. Give it a little punch up in flavor. You can see it's already starting to set up, which is awesome. But you're going to want to stir it really good. Because like I said, you need to get all that powdered sugar incorporated. Because you don't want to be eating your fudge after it's cooled and bite down on a pocket of powdered sugar, which, you know, good, but that's not the point of fudge. So probably your longest time you're going to spend on this is stirring it around to make sure it's incorporated. Because you want to stir it until it's smooth. And just to be on the safe side, I know I said I was going to skip the last 30 seconds, but I am going to put it in. And if anybody's wondering about my awesome shirt, it's obviously a Mick Foley shirt that my friend Brandon got me for Christmas. Wearing my WWF hat to match. Actually going here on February 6th or so to see Mick and a bunch of the other classic stars in Altoona at the Jaffa. Kind of geek out over that too. Which just proves you can be a geek pretty much about anything. So, okay. I've got my peanut butter cups ready. Okay. Now, I am definitely done with the microwave. I'm going to keep stirring it here for at least another minute because we want it to be completely smooth. My kitchen smells so much like awesome peanut butter. When you think you have it smooth enough, and I think I do, take your peanut butter cups and dump half of them into the mix. They're going to melt a little bit because it's warm, but that just helps give you the... Sorry, I had them pre-chopped, but I had them in the fridge, so I gotta sharp them up a little bit. Okay, there's half of my peanut butter cups, and I'm going to stir them into the fudge. You can even see some of them melting a little bit, but that's a good thing. That is sweetly peanut butter. Okay, so once you've got that stirred up, get your greased up pan and transfer, which is basically dump. Don't you love dump recipes? You want to take too long stirring it because it's starting to set up already, and you want to be able to get it in your pan. I won't judge you one bit if you sit here and eat this with a spoon. And you're just going to want to smooth it out. Tap the spoon off. See, I'm shaking it around a little bit, but not too much, because that helps it get nice and smooth. And take your last half of your peanut butter cups and give it a good sprinkle over the top. Seeing as how your fudge is still a little gooey, it's going to sink down in. Give it a nice coating. Even it out a little bit. Get all your little peanut butter cup crumbs. Pat them down a little bit because you want them to be able to stick in your fudge when it cools. And you just made peanut butter fudge in the microwave. I would cut a piece and show you, but it has to chill for half an hour. So you have to trust me on this that it tastes really fantastic. I'm going to try to show it to you a little bit here. I just don't want it to... I think I'm just wiping peanut butter on my face now, but there you have peanut butter cup fudge that you just made in like 12 minutes in the microwave. I'm going to put mine in the fridge to cool. I will see you next week where I'm going to do something savory cheesy, and I'll see you then. If you have any questions, remarks, comments, let me know. Bye.